What's it called again?
Oh, don't put this on you because I don't know. I always get
You
it
don't know?
wrong.
Well, you don't watch then, do you?
I know, but I always get it
thought you
wrong.
would know.
I thought it was from the couch.
Did you watch the episode that we did with Footy?
You did an episode with me.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Alright.
Is it from the couch?
Aye.
See, I was right. Oh,
Right,
see,
well,
you always have no idea, but still. You haven't
Welcome
done
to From the Couch with me, Joseph Gracie.
me, William Blythe.
Is it William?
Aye, son, William. I always say William.
Do you?
Aye. I think. I hope.
What we do again?
You see? No, I think it's William. We'll go with William.
No, I mean, like, what we just did again because we started talking about, like, is it William?
Oh, aye, because our podcasts are usually so fucking to the point, on topic,
Right.
when they ramble.
Well, we don't have any topics, that's the whole point. But, oh wait, do you have your phone?
I do have my phone. Aye.
Set an alarm for 50 minutes. The feedback that I've got has been that our podcast isn't snappy enough.
Who gave you that?
Guess.
Bobby?
No, Bob.
Alright. Michael?
No.
Who else we got? What other viewers we got?
We've got a pretty deep roster.
Derek? Rhyme?
No. Zoe.
Alright.
Because unlike Nicole, Zoe watches them, but only complaining about. She
Oh.
watched. There was one that went under in 10 minutes and she was like, that's too long.
No, aye. That's the one that was too long. What about the first one?
The first one, see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
The first one went like an on 50.
but I thought the whole point of a podcast was that it was long and it was just people talking.
Aye,
Because we made Let's Plays and they were like 15 minutes and everybody watched them.
I thought the whole point was to make it long as well. I thought that was the whole purpose. There's never like a short, like, I don't know, I can think of. There's no like proper short podcasts. Some people take snippets out, like 10-minute snippets.
Or like podcast highlights.
Aye.
Like Joe Rogan.
Aye, they do like wee bits of it, but the actual podcast itself is usually like a few hours at least.
When do you think we'll be at Joe Rogan's level? Like when will we only talk about doing drugs? Never.
Never. We will never be at that level.
When will we be commentating on MMA? Does he commentate or is he only
Commentates.
the guy in the ring?
Commentates? He's
Like, you know how like the person that comes out
he
of the ring?
commentates now?
Oh, does he?
He sits at the side and he commentates and all that.
Did he get that because he had a podcast, or did he get the podcast gone because he was the MMA guy?
I think he had the podcast going because it was the MMA. I think it was that way, Run. But obviously his podcast isn't all about MMA. He's good, like, his podcast is just random shit in general.
Conspiracy theories and stuff like that.
I don't know. I don't think so. Is that a lot of
And
it?
he talks about taking like a lot of different drugs.
I but Joe Rogan, some guy.
Some
Oh,
guy.
I like Joe Rogan.
But why? Because you think he could battle you?
Yeah, he's not a good fighter. Just because he commentates in MMA doesn't mean he's a
But
good
does he
fighter.
not train MMA?
I don't know if he trains it, no.
Because I was watching an episode with him and Wiz Khalifa, and they were talking about training MMA. Because now apparently Wiz Khalifa just trains MMA.
I didn't know he trained that. I've never seen that, but anyway. But if he does, he could still battle me with it. But
Why? Why do you think he
he's
could
a big
battle you?
guy.
What? A big guy?
No, Joe Rogan's a big guy, a big-ish guy.
What you talking about?
Well, he's not like Matt. He's not like
Aye,
6
but
foot
what-
10.
So you mean tall?
He's built,
He's built
built-ish.
ish.
Aye.
What, like compared to you?
Aye, compared to me. He is.
Alright. What, so you're scared of Joe Rogan?
I'm scared of Joe Rogan, no. I'm just saying.
I hope you're not scared of Joe Rogan.
I'm not, because we're going to go on his podcast.
No, like, because you could battle him. We could have a charity match. You versus Joe Rogan. Kevin versus Uriah Faber. Is that what?
You go right. I'm done.
Right. Derek versus Sean. Three, six big names.
So you've went with 2 celebrities. Who's this big name draw in the Derek versus Sean fight?
Derek?
He's the big name draw.
Aye. That light keeps making noises too, and it's making me worry that it's got to go on fire or something.
What, this thing?
Do you not hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Hey, it's going to ding.
No, I can't hear it. But see if it goes on fire.
You're insured?
I
Doesn't
suppose.
Are you insured for our podcasting equipment?
No, that's not that. You're fucked.
How?
That's not insured.
we don't have business insurance either.
Exactly.
So how are you going to reimburse me?
I'm not going to reimburse you because
It's
the light's the one that set the fire.
Aye, but it's clearly your shit electricity supply.
It's your dodgy light.
My light's been fine everywhere else.
Very bright.
Yeah, so I forgot how bright it was.
Aye,
We
I
won't get
forgot.
that before it.
I forgot
I
how
didn't
bright it
really
was.
see a noticeable dip in quality.
What, without the light?
Aye.
No, neither did I, but my eyes fucking didn't suffer as much.
Oh well. And the next one I won't bring the light.
Do you know what the thing is as well? It's quite light outside, which has probably helped us. Probably didn't need the light for that reason.
Aye, but it's like the camera will adjust, like the camera doesn't know how bright it
I
is.
suppose. Fair enough. Right. So, we've done Joe Rogan. I don't know where he came
I
from.
don't know why you're like making it like a thing.
What? Joe Rogan?
Like you're moving off the topic and you're like, right, well we need to move on.
That wasn't even a topic.
But it was a conversation.
Right, continue your conversation.
No, but it's fine, but it's like we're not a news programme, it's not like we have to get on to the next story. Right, William,
Hobbs and Shaw.
what about Brexit? Brexit means Brexit. You still on that train?
Maybe.
Have you not seen the thing?
What thing?
So, like, the government had, like, a worst-case scenario file. It was, like, called the Yellow file or whatever. And then the House of Commons, before it, like, all got prorogued. Whatever.
What does that mean?
So, prorogue means that Boris Johnson, see, because there's not been a general election in ages, he
Aye.
can be like, right, we're taking a break.
Oh, right.
And
Oh,
the Queen was like, aye, no bother. And then people were annoyed at the Queen, but it's like, if she said no, then that's her interfering more than she ever has before. So it's like, you've got somebody in like just a ceremonial role. Like, because that's what it is. She's never got to like say no to a government that's been voted in. No,
Aye.
you can't be the Prime Minister, even if she doesn't agree with it.
aye.
And that's the same way with like the proroguing. Even if she doesn't agree with it, she has to just say aye.
I
But
don't
like,
know.
so before they got prorogued, or before they went on that break, like the MPs were like, right, we want whatever was in this thing like, to be published,
Aye.
and it was like saying they were like preparing for riots, preparing for food shortages, and all that. And then you know how like Police Scotland, their
Aye.
Twitter account posted that picture of what you need in a grab and go bag. Did you see that?
No,
too?
I
And
didn't
people were
see
like, what
that.
the fuck? That was before I think that thing was published, but Police Scotland just published that, like, remember?
Oh.
But it's not like we get fucking earthquakes or anything.
I suppose. But
So why would they?
I
They
suppose
must be thinking, like, get your MREs in.
the film makes sense, but to have a worst
Aye,
case
but if-
scenario.
But if they know, right, so, right, you don't have anything wrong with you, right?
Right.
You don't take any medication.
Nah.
Neither do I, but, like, people that take insulin,
Aye.
or, like, people that have, like, heart medication that they need to take, like, what are they got to do when all these medical supplies run out? Which you're saying they could, like, they could run out of some medicines, they could run out of certain foods.
But that could happen regardless.
What do you mean?
You could run into the things in general.
But no, really, because there's always a way to buy them. It's like with
Aye,
the
there'll still-
EpiPens, that's the only thing.
There'll still be
that's-
a way to buy them.
But no, because we can't buy anything for overseas until there's deals. That's what I'm saying. So literally, it doesn't matter if you went on eBay and you're like, right, 10 kilos of insulin or whatever you're
No.
buying on eBay, and it's shipping from China, it won't come into the country.
Well, for China, but even that's outside
Aye.
the EU, why would that?
Because we
affect
don't have a
trades
deal
there?
with China.
We've got deals with other countries, but already.
No, the EU has deals. That's the whole point in Brexit.
Well,
I feel like
I've not paid much
I feel
attention
like
to
you've been acting like you know a lot about Brexit,
it. I've
but
not
you
been
don't
paying.
know
I've
anything.
not been paying much attention to it. I was just taking the piss.
Right, so you don't think Brexit means Brexit?
No, I just heard that one and I thought it was funny.
What, you heard it? Who said it?
Sideman. Harry.
Simon? Brexit means Brexit. And you're like,
Harry said it and
that
I'm like,
sounds funny.
I was like, that's a good line, that. I like that.
Do you know everybody thinks you're like a pure Brexiteer?
Who's everybody?
Like, all my family are like, that's a wee bit weird. Like, he's a pure, like, Tory. Like, wanting Brexit and stuff, isn't it? And I'm like, it is a wee bit.
Well, I
But I
don't know.
didn't want to go too far on that issue.
No, I'm not Brexiteer. I don't like the Tories.
But you like the idea of Brexit.
No, I just like the saying, Brexit's Brexit.
So you were saying
Brexit.
also if there was a second Scottish independence referendum that there'd be more chance of it going through this time? Or
Aye.
you also just kidding on then?
No, I'm serious about that one.
This is what people get like with me. Like, people don't know how to take me. And now that's how I feel about you.
See, I was kidding on with the Brexit one, but the independence one, I feel like it would win it. If
But would
happened.
you want it to win?
Aye.
Really?
Aye. Why?
I just don't believe that.
How? Do I go to the polling station now and you see and
The polling
request
station,
my votes?
you can't do that?
Can I request to view my votes in any way, shape or form?
No, because you don't write your name on your ballot
No,
paper.
no, you do. Fair enough. Good
It's
point.
a secret ballot. And
I feel
it's
like I've
illegal to
wrote my
tell
name on it at
anybody
least once.
who you voted for.
Is that illegal? Oh, you're going to
think
cut
so.
this out, aren't you?
Because it's like, if I said like, oh, I don't even know like the name of anybody I've ever voted for, but if I was like, I voted for like
Oh, it's
DJ Bad Boy is MSP for
I voted Gary
Springburn
McGiff.
and whatever it is. We're not even Springburn. See, like, I
Aye,
assume
but-
you'd be Springburn here.
Aye.
But Springburn for an MP goes all the way to Burmalloch, but for an MSP, for Burmalloch's with Provenmill,
That's weird.
and then Billarnock's with Springburn. So you've got like, the line goes that way for an MP,
Aye.
and then it's like, well, actually it's like this way.
But
for
all
an
comes
MSP.
under Glasgow anyway, doesn't it?
No,
When it
because
comes
you don't
through.
get an MP for Glasgow. It's
Oh, aye, I suppose. But then
Glasgow, like North and Springburn.
when it all comes through in the telly, it doesn't say like Springburn, this many votes, and all that pish.
No, they're like, how many MPs are there? They don't. Aye, they don't break it down by. What do you mean? Like,
Like-
and I.
Aye, in the general election team that comes up, and it's like
Aye, but
Glasgow
like.
have voted this.
Aye, but they voted for the MPs because a general election isn't voting for the president, the
No, I
Prime
suppose.
Minister. It's
Vote
voting for,
the
your
party.
MP. So they
General
only.
elections vote for party.
Aye, but by choosing your MP.
Oh, right.
You kidding me?
No, I was confused as to what you meant. I didn't get what
Right,
you
so
mean.
like you choose the party you want to be in power by
Aye.
the MP that you choose.
Aye, I know. I get what you mean now. I was confused by what you
But
meant.
when they're
before.
saying like this many votes, it doesn't really matter how many votes because like in one place it could be like a landslide for one party,
I know it
but
doesn't.
the rest of the country are getting fucked in votes.
Aye, it's
but
not
as
like
long as
America.
They get the MPs.
Because America does numbers, didn't they?
They do like actual you're voting for that person,
Aye.
and like that person could get in. I think without having a majority, like in senators or whatever it is.
Aye.
That obviously is unlikely to happen because that's based on like, you know what I mean, like the amount of people that like that party. So like if somebody in Florida voted Republican, it like for their senator, it's that's what happens. But why you give me that one? But it's unlikely they would vote Democrat for the president. You know what I mean?
Aye.
That happened to Obama, like he was still president and he didn't have a majority. And that's why he had to deal with the like presidential whatever thing so he could like change the law by himself.
Most people here, but and like just I suppose in America, literally just vote for the party regardless of what their policies or who it is or anything. They literally just go in their ways. I voted for
Like,
Conservatives. I'm going to
Did
continue.
you vote for?
You said it was illegal to say?
Yeah, isn't it? We're not going to get done for it. Like, I voted SNP, but I only voted.
It depends.
But there was 2 SNPs on the ballot for, I think it was city councillors, for Glasgow City Council. The last one. No, wait, the one before. Whatever one was before Brexit, that was like, it had
Was-
2 SNPs on it, and I was just like,
Was
well,
it
I
the-
went with the guy because I've seen him campaigning, so he must want it more.
I
But like, I literally didn't know.
was it the general election or was it the European Parliament?
Obviously, the
Election.
Scottish Parliament.
The
I don't
Scottish
know.
Parliament, because it depends what one it is.
I don't know.
I vote different for each one.
I voted that guy, but only because he was SNP.
'Cause for the Scottish Parliament, I vote SNP.
But you'll vote Labour and MPs.
Aye,
But why?
because I did because I was hoping in the last election I thought it'd be a lot closer. And I thought Labour would have a chance of winning, so I was hoping a lot of people in Scotland would vote Labour just so the Conservatives didn't win. But no, the Conservatives won by like a few seats, didn't they? And there's like a few places in Scotland voted for them.
If enough
I
people
think it
voted for...
I think it was Shetlands, until it was like Shetlands not.
If enough people voted SNP, the SNP
they
in
could
the
never
Labour
been power.
government.
Aye, but the SNP,
But
the SNP and the Labour could have been, but they would have had enough. But it was obviously the Tories got first try because they got the most overall votes, so they got the first try.
So what, it goes to like a...
So it's whoever's got the most, they have like so long...
They can be like DUI?
Aye, they have so long to form...
with the DUP.
They went with the DUP, so they have so long to form it. If they didn't, it would then fall and Labour would have the chance to be like, right, with SNP, right, do you want to make a government now and stop them?
But like it's, what's it called?
The
like
Conservatives have first
a
pick.
Shitty game show, like,
aye.
Oh, you failed, right, Labour, it's your turn.
Aye, so because the Tories won by just enough, they got to like just basically pick any party, and if any party agreed, they were in.
But it was the DUP.
Aye, but then the DUP lost some seats, so they've actually, as it stands, I don't think they've got a majority in Parliament.
But he's
still in.
He's still got a majority, but then Boris Johnson, this is something sure.
What, because he wants a general?
No, he was like, people that disagreed with him, he's sacked for the party.
Aye.
So they're no longer Conservatives, but they're still the MP that got voted.
Aye.
So he's got less Conservative MPs with every person.
Aye.
So it's like he's chopping us in like
That's what I mean. The DUP done the same. They lost seats as well. So it means.
Aye, but did they lose seats through like a vote, or was it just
they
the
lost
people
seats
left
through a vote as well? So I think as it stands, there's this. The overall people are still a majority, but no, they don't work for him. A lot of them, they're not in his party. So, as it stands, he's technically got a majority, but technically no. But he wants another general election, which I don't see why, because...
But they said no.
I know, but I don't...
Because I think they said no, because it won't start till the prorogue's over, or something.
Suppose.
So then that's less time they have in Parliament.
I don't see why he'd want general election.
It's like...
Because I don't think he'd win.
No, he might win. See, because it's different living here, because everybody in Scotland could vote one way, but if everybody in England voted another way, it's cancelled.
Surely people don't like him. Well, he's funny. He's funny, right. And he looks ridiculous, and he's a good laugh.
Remember when he got stuck on that zipline?
Aye. But I don't want him in charge of a country. He's funny to watch and all that.
But you would say the same about Donald Trump?
No, because he's actually got at least business know-how. America is struggling for money.
He's been bankrupt 5 times or something.
But he builds it back up.
His dad gave him all the money to start his business. His dad was a millionaire.
But Donald Trump's not a billionaire.
He isn't he?
He is.
He is.
He is. If I Google his net worth,
he doesn't own Trump Tower.
But if I Google his net worth,
his worth is only his name.
Do you know what I mean?
Look, you can Google it. He probably makes more for being a president than he does for
No, you don't make much for that, I don't think.
It's $200,000 a year.
That's not much, is it? I mean, that is good money, but in general terms.
Aye, but you're not paying for that. What you have to remember, after you're president, you probably get drove about till the day you die.
I know, but still,
because you always have the Secret Service. You're not paying them.
Still, it's not like a lot.
Well, in America, it's not.
Football players get that in a week.
See if you had $800,000.
The net worth of Donald Trump is approximately $3.1 billion.
That's all this shit. Look, according to Forbes, whereas Bloomberg is estimated as well, but I don't believe it. I really don't.
So between 2.8 billion and 3.1 billion.
Right, but your net worth is everything that you own, right?
Aye.
So he would have to sell everything he owns. Do you think he has that kind of cash? It's like, you know how Willy Wonka, the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Aye.
Right, so was that called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Or was it Willy Wonka?
It was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, isn't it?
Right, so see, Warner Brothers at that time, they had so little money because they were doing so badly. Guess who paid for that movie to be made?
I don't know.
A wild guess.
Gene Wilder?
No, it was Quaker Oats.
So
Quaker Oats paid
Gene
for that.
Wilder was Willy Wonka in it, but wasn't he?
Aye.
Right, good.
Right.
Let's go that bit right.
They paid for that movie to be made, right?
Aye.
And then they were got to have a chocolate bar out, and that's how they were going to make their money back. But see, when that movie came out, it made something alright for the time, but it was only $4 million.
Aye.
And it was not a huge hit. and it was like after like it'd been out for like years and years that people like started to like it, and then they all got to have like a chocolate bar out, like a Willy Wonka themed chocolate bar.
Aye.
But then when they'd made millions of them, they melted like at like 16 degrees, so they were just like melting in the shops. So they had to like recall them. So like you'd think Warner Bros. They're a massive company, but even at a time like 1962 or whenever, maybe not that long ago, but they didn't have enough money to like pay $6 million to get one movie made.
Aye, but Donald Trump's got money now. He's made money.
How's he made money?
He's made money.
But
Did you not watch The Apprentice USA?
He got sacked.
Aye, but did you not watch it?
No.
It was good.
But it's like Alan Sugar. Like I wouldn't say Alan Sugar's worth 3.1 billion.
He's not worth that much.
Who, Alan Sugar?
Ah, he's not.
Go Google him.
Yeah,
but like these people don't
take your
actually
guess.
know. Net worth isn't like how much money you have in your
I
bank.
know it's not, but take your guess at what Alan Sugar's worth then.
200 million.
I'm going to say 400.
Right.
We are absolutely miles off.
1.4 billion. See, that I can kind of believe because he seems like a good businessman.
Well, apart from the time he bought Tottenham and was the chairman of Tottenham.
And?
No, I hated him because he basically just didn't give money at the club, essentially.
Literally, he wasn't going to invest his own money into the club.
No, pretty much. And he's a Tottenham fan.
But did that not happen with the guy that bought Rangers?
It's a different story. We're not getting into Mike Ashley.
But like, was he not refusing to use
no,
the millions that he needed?
Well, that wasn't the main point.
What?
The main point was he was selling our kits. He had the right for Sports Direct to sell our kits for like £45 for like a tap, and Rangers got I think it was 99 pence for every £45 tap he sold. That was the issue.
That's 99 pence for like them just existing. Like when you're say we made a top, right, and it has your face on it, right?
Right.
Obviously you own your face, but you don't really. So see if I took a picture of you, who owns that picture? Me or you?
No, but you have to ask rights to use my face.
It's always the person who takes the picture.
Surely you
there
can't
was
just
a court
take
case, a guy who...
Aye, but it's not like they've took a picture of Rangers, they've made their kit, and then they gave them the money for it, for all their fans buying the kit.
For you to have your face on something, right? So say I'm like, William, let's put your face on something, right? And I'm doing all this, I'm like putting all my money into designing the t-shirts, getting them printed and sending them out. And I'm like, William, see for every shirt that goes out, that's 50p to you. But you're not doing anything for that money.
But Rangers were doing stuff for that money.
Like what?
Try to buy players, try to get their money back, try to get up the league.
Them doing something for the tops.
They was, because they're the ones that get the fans.
They're the ones doing this.
They're the ones that get the fans. That's the reason there is fans. The fans didn't go, oh, I like Mike Ashley, I'll buy a Rangers tap.
But the reason
I like Sports Direct.
The tops are there is because Sports Direct made them, or whoever like he paid to make them, made them.
Probably we fucking Chinese children, because
where's your Rangers top? Go and get it. You'll see where it's made.
No, it's not made by him anymore. Nobody bought one when it was under him because they didn't want to give him the money.
So Rangers fans were like, right, if I buy a top, money goes to Rangers.
No, 99 pence, so it's not worth it. So you'd rather just fill up the stadium and just do that way. Fill up the stadium, get the money to Rangers that way, and then they're getting more money. Just put the ticket prices, all they did is put the ticket prices up by £1, and they're getting the same amount of money, and Mike Ashley was getting none.
But do you know how much Rangers get now? Do you know how much Celtic were getting at the same time selling their kits?
So much more, because they were getting the majority. They were getting.
But do you know the numbers?
I don't know the exact numbers, but they were getting a fair amount of that for their actual kits.
Like how much is a fair amount? Like a $5 for a £45?
No, they were getting more than that.
How much?
I don't know the exact numbers. I don't give a fuck about Celtic.
Oh, but you're saying that isn't a fair amount. But
it's not a fair amount. It's not a fair amount.
You know, Barcelona could have the same deal.
No, Barcelona don't, because Barcelona are a fan-owned team.
How are they fan-owned?
Because the fans own them.
But how?
Because the fans own them. That's how.
But what fans?
Like the fans, they put the money in. The fans all put money in, and look, Google it. I'm not going to try and sit and explain it.
My phone's recording.
I'm not going to explain a
So, right,
fan-owned football team.
Why did the Rangers?
Because it never got the option.
But how did they get the option?
I don't know. I'm not a Barcelona fan either. I don't give a fuck about Barcelona.
Aye, you do. Everybody cares about Barcelona.
I don't.
What about Real Madrid? Are they fan-owned?
Look, no one person or business group owns Barcelona. As mentioned, 155,000 members who pay up to €140 annually for the privilege own the club.
That's
They
weird.
elect a president of the board every 4 years.
It's like they've got a share, but
Aye.
they have to rebuy the share every year.
Aye. But they get all them overall vote for who's on the board.
Like a shareholder.
Aye. Which makes sense. That's what they do.
But it is weird.
I think it's weird.
But if you paid £140 annually to Rangers...
I pay more than £140 annually to Rangers.
Aye, but you would be paying that on top. Do you not think you and all the other fans could make better decisions than like whoever's
the
charge?
board they are doing alright. I'll give them it.
They know.
Well, aye, they just gave Steven Gerrard £7 million to buy Ryan Kent. That was a good decision. So...
Right, so are you saying, right, we were talking about like business and being a good businessman, do you think it's a smart business move to, like, you said Alan Sugar, he never put any money in.
I did.
Do you think that was the smart thing for him to do with his money?
With his money, aye, but...
Do you think, being serious, are Tottenham ever going to make that money back to repay Alan Sugar?
I also make the money back.
They're not going to make hundreds of millions of pounds back.
You make it in shirt revenue, TV sponsors, and you get so much money for just being in the Premier League, not even doing it. You get money for being in the Premier League.
I don't think there's that much money in it.
Are you kidding on?
I think if you're like Real Madrid or something like that,
no,
there's a lot of money in it. Because
do you know how much a team that gets relegated for the Premier League gets over the course of like 3 seasons?
How much?
80 million.
For 3
for
seasons?
Getting relegated. You get 80 million. So you get like 40 million. 20 million, 20 million, or the next 3 seasons.
Because you've been relegated?
Aye, because you've been relegated.
But why?
Parachute payments, just to make sure you can still afford to like run your club and that in case that affects your income. So you get 80 million for the next 3 seasons. And that's the teams that get relegated.
But that's so shit, that means... But what about the clubs that'll try to come up?
If you win the final game, like the playoff, you get 80 million as well. If you win the playoff final... You get such a bonus, and you got the TV money. You get TV money galore, all sorts. Cause it's like a Champions League final, basically.
It just seems all a wee bit stupid.
There's mad amounts of money in football.
Waste of money.
There's mad amounts of money in the English Premier League, so he would have made that money back easily.
Aye, but all of that money is just gone.
Yeah.
But how much of that money makes it outside of football? None of it. Because all the money's just gone between the teams. Like, if Barcelona bought somebody for Real Madrid, that money's just gone between 2 football teams, and then Barcelona, like, sell that player, and they get the money from Man United, and then Man United...
because I'm pretty sure some of Barcelona's fan owners would get a payout.
What, like so dividends?
Surely, if they have so much money.
But if they have so much money, surely you're getting more back than £140. Because if there's 52,000 people, and you... Let's say Barcelona are making it a wee bit more than 8 million, say they're making 100 million.
Yeah, Barcelona are making more. I don't think you understand the money in
but
football.
But that's what I'm saying. Each person, if there was dividends, that would be like £2,000 each. Aye, if there's 50,000 people.
I don't think you grasp the money that's in football. Do you
know
how
I'm
much
saying
a sponsorship deal alone
there is money in football, but how much of that money makes it outside of football? You worked as a steward. How much were you getting paid? Do you think you were getting paid as much as you should have been, knowing how much money was in that club?
I get paid enough for that compared to what I done.
What about when you were selling pies?
Nah, that one's always gonna be shite.
But that one's the one actually owned by the club, is it not?
No.
What, so
none
when
of them they're all like companies outsourced. So it's like a catering company outsourced, and
that's just shady.
Well, I think the security company was owned by Mike Ashley.
You were happy to work for Mike Ashley, just no pay him a pound.
Look, you find me.
Aye, but that's what I'm saying. Why will you support them? You should have. Everybody should have walked out who was a Rangers fan and let his other company go under.
I work for them.
What do you mean it worked for them?
I don't work for them.
I know.
Aye, after I realised who it was.
Aye, I'm sure that's what
And
it was.
plus, he paid me for watching the game, so fuck him.
Right.
All I had to do was sit in the crowd and make sure there was no trouble and watch a game.
Right, so you admit it. Mike Ashley was no good. Mike
Make
Donald Trump.
Mike Ashley bankrupts
That's
companies
very
is all he
good.
does.
So does Donald Trump. Donald Trump has all that. Is that mic on?
Ah, yeah, it's on
What do you
nudge,
keep
mate.
doing?
I thought I'd nudged it off, but it's still on.
Alright.
I see, look. Your thing's still moving. We're good.
Are we good?
Don't
Well,
know
if you
any
say
Michael
we're
to
good.
ask.
Well, it's like. I don't know. What we going to do?
No,
He's got a bird now.
you need to get a deeper roster so we've still got somebody to work
Why
the
is
mics.
it on my roster? Do you have a roster?
I've suggested Derek many a time.
Derek couldn't do that.
Derek,
Derek would be
you
a
said
sweet
it's
girl
just
there. It is.
that, and
He's not playing
Derek
when
can
it
do
comes
that.
to nipples, mate. What's that?
How's that playing with some cunt's nipples?
How do you play with some cunt's nipples?
No, like this.
But you don't go like this, like that.
You
It's
twist it. That's a twisty.
it isn't. It's
I
a
can
slidey.
see a twisty.
Aye, that's nothing to do with the volume.
Aye, but he's still.
It's a
still a
slidey.
twisty. Right, well, Derek can do that. You keep shite to me, oh, it's dead easy, you do nothing. And you say Derek couldn't do that.
Aye, but like it's a different. They're two different people.
We will get Derek along to
It's
do
like
that.
saying, right, so Derek could play guitar. Michael can play the guitar. Michael is.
No, but this
Michael
is
is
just
now.
pushing a button. You say it's so easy.
Aye, for Michael.
So you admit Michael does a good job?
No, I admit Michael does a better job than Derek would do.
You don't know that. You've never seen Derek do it. And you might go the
I don't think,
credit he deserves then.
but it's like saying, could Derek play guitar? Could you go out and fucking score a goal for Man United?
I could go out and score a goal for Man United.
How? You have that kind of skill?
There's one, the team, if they play a shite team, I'm going to get the ball at my feet at least once and I'm going to hit the target. I'm capable of hitting the target. I'm no Marcus Rashford.
You sure? In front of other people?
And the other people don't believe when you play football, you don't notice.
How would you know?
Because I've played.
What's the most amount of people you've played in front of?
There's a charity match a few months ago in Airdrie Stadium. But you don't notice the crowd because you're focused in the game. You don't notice any noise or anything.
Why are you involved in so many charities?
I'm a good person.
Should you not be like doing something with the podcast to get the podcast name out there?
Well, the podcast could have sponsored my boxing fight, but you haven't.
But the podcast is both of us. You would have to have sponsored yourself.
You didn't know that.
Aye, but you could have said,
Well, where's the sponsor money? And that's too late.
right, $2,000 each, that should be enough.
What?
Well, if you want to work 50-50 in this,
Now.
I'll go $2,000 into debt if you go $2,000 into debt.
No, I'm already in debt with my student loan. I don't need any more of that.
A student loan doesn't even have any fucking interest in
Aye,
this
but
country.
still, it's there. It exists. I know of it. I know of its existence. That's enough for me.
What, so you're just sitting there like at your Experian credit report and you're like it exists?
I'm going to experience. You need to pay for that shit.
No, it's not. It's free to see your credit score.
Oh, yeah, I've never looked at my credit score.
Why not?
I don't know. I imagine mine would be pretty good.
Why?
Because I've always paid my bills. I've never missed a bill.
But if you ever had any debt,
I pay my car. My car counts. My car's in
but
finance.
you didn't have anything else before that, did you?
My phone.
What? Oh, they
Everything.
don't mean shit. They like barely count towards it. See,
No, they
the
count
more debt you have and the more you pay off, and the more like it's really complicated. It's not just like one car will get you there because your last model was for the credit union, and that doesn't shop on you.
Aye, but this car shows up and this car's like inexpensive.
I think we should go on and see what your credit score is. I imagine you would be a 400.
How long does it take?
You just fill in like it's the same as like information you would give the people you were buying the motor for.
Fucks, mate. Here we go. This is
No, I mean you won't be able to do it now.
alright.
You're going to have to like put in like
Like what?
your address.
That's why I asked you how long does it take.
Aye, it's like 15 minutes, but not in the middle of a fucking podcast.
I thought, you done your stupid autism test in the middle of a knock
We did your stupid Would You Rather.
Nah, yeah, that was good. I heard a lot of positive
For who? Bobby.
feedback.
Bobby's the one cunt that watches, apparently. What about Ryan?
Ryan didn't give feedback. Ryan just watches.
I can't help it, by the way. Like,
Stop touching your face.
I took a Benadryl, like, and everything, but my nose still bothers me. I've got, like, diagnosed nose, ear and throat issues.
Bobby, get them added on the total. Get them counted.
What?
Or they
Is
fail.
there
There's
actual
about 15 in there.
I'll cut it.
You won't, because then it won't flow. It won't make sense.
What if I CGI it so it makes it look like you're doing it to yourself?
You have not got that ability.
How do you know?
Because I know
you ever
you've
seen
no.
deepfakes?
No. What's that?
Nothing, just the look you gave me.
You've not got that ability. You do
What,
that.
deepfakes? Like,
No.
remember that one where it was like Bill Hader
I don't know who that is.
is Tom Cruise? You don't know who Bill Hader is? You just touched your face.
I touched my face once. It's not a fucking crime. You go.
And I think it's
You
just
do this.
because I'm itchy. I've got allergies. This place isn't dust free.
It is.
It isn't. And see, when you get a cat, we're never going to be able to do this again.
Well, then
Because I'll never be
then
able
it'll
to
be
be
from
around
the
you.
car. Would you like James Corden
No,
style
because you're-
thing?
That was my original idea.
Ah, but we can do that.
We can't because we don't have any electricity in the motor. You don't have enough electricity in the motor for this light that blinds
right,
you.
you don't need the light, but James Corden doesn't it? You just all you need to do is get your phone, attach it to the windscreen, point at us, and record that. Me, you, and Derek when I drive.
But how we got to mic that?
The phone will pick it up enough.
Are you?
It'll pick it up
No,
enough.
It won't.
It will.
It won't.
It will. We'll just shout. We'll sit in the back and we'll shout really loud.
We're all sitting in the back.
Aye. No. We're sitting in the motor.
Who's sitting in the back? Go
You.
say it. Why am I sitting?
Because you always sit in the back.
But I don't anymore. Things have changed.
I bet Derek can sit in the back.
How can he know?
He gets car sick if he sits in
you
the back.
can sit in the back.
I'll be driving.
You can't drive. I
How?
don't trust you.
I'm driving.
The amount of animals you fuck.
Puh!
And your motor isn't even 5-door.
Nah, this. Neil's yours.
Mine is.
Is it? Oh,
Aye.
fuck that, but that thing's dirty.
It is. My motor's bigger than yours.
My arse.
Well, you can't fit anything for IKEA in your motor.
I
You have
can.
to get everything delivered,
can.
you said. Then why'd you do all the deliveries? Like,
I'd be arse
what
squeezing
means, Zoe,
everything.
well, like, you don't have to squeeze in, you just fold in your seats.
Aye, but then I need to carry it up the stairs.
What the fuck?
If we get it delivered, they carry it up the stairs.
What's Nicole doing?
What do you mean?
What's she doing? She can't carry anything up the stairs?
No.
How?
She can't lift anything.
Every time we finish this podcast, she comes in for the gym.
Aye, but she doesn't lift anything. She does circuits.
Sockets.
She just does it to keep herself fit. She's not got any strength.
What's the point in being fit without any strength?
I'm fit without any strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a time check.
A time check.
There's
What is
for
is-
50 minutes, there's 12 minutes
There's
left.
12
if you
minutes?
want to keep this snappy at 50 minutes for Zoe.
Right, well. Right, I'll say a word right, and then you say a word right, and then we'll just gotta keep going. Right? Just say the first word that comes into your head.
This is going to go well, this is going to go bad.
Right, so you say the first word then if you think it's going to go that bad.
Cat.
Nip.
That's bestiality.
Catnip is like cat weed.
I'm sure.
It chills them out.
Nah, man, that's bestiality. What you've just done right there.
How do you even do that? A cat's got like a mouth that's like that.
Oh, well, I don't know. You're the one that said it, pal.
Aye, I said cat. You said cat, I said nip.
Aye,
You're the one
The
that...
first time, you hinky. When,
Th- this is-
when I say cats, is nipping them.
No, I thought it cat nip.
Not so sure about that.
Right,
Questionable.
so the thing is, you went to bestiality.
No, you
That's
did.
where your mind went.
No, you said nip.
This is like people...
We'll put it to the
This is
viewers.
like people who say like a wee lassie has to wear a one piece or else it's too adult. But
Oh, let's
really
not get
what it
into
is
this.
is
this
people
is gonna go
putting
bad.
that view on wins, or like if you wear a 2-piece swimsuit and you're 5 years old, other people are going to be looking at you and thinking they're going to fucking rape you. And it's people that think that way that are making it a thing.
This isn't going to get tamed. Why do you went so long before you had to take it somewhere dark? You nearly got a whole podcast before you went somewhere dark.
You don't think bestiality is dark?
No,
you
it's
think
not
that's
as
nice
dark.
and light-hearted?
It's not as dark as you sitting there going, oh, a 5-year-old, if you wear a two-piece, you're going to get raped.
I'm saying there's people out there that are like, oh, we actually has to wear a one-piece. Or like, have you seen these things that are basically dive, you know, like when people go like scuba diving and they have the whole hang on, and then people make their lanes wear that, and it's like your lane's hot, so you're letting them go in a pool, but you're dressing them head to toe, so that
It still goes you then.
aye, but then you come out and you're soaking. How long's that? You come out, right, and it's not even like waterproof fabric, right? Say it was just this fabric, right? You're head to toe.
It's not that fabric that
right.
the thing's made out of. Let's
right.
not change the fabric.
Right, say it was swimming trunks, right?
Aye. My swimming trunks take about 5 minutes to dry.
Aye, but if it was on your whole body, imagine how much
it wouldn't take that long because it's.
But then you're
spread out. It's the same. It's the same amount.
No,
per area of my body.
It's the same amount
Per area of my body. Aye, it would just cover my whole body, but it would still be the same amount. It's like the shorts are here to here, but it wouldn't matter if it extended to my legs because it's not like this part of my shorts would stop this part of my legs drying.
Exactly, but if that part of your legs being soaked.
Right, it would dry at the same pace as the shorts would up here. That would dry just as fast. So it wouldn't matter if my shorts dry in 5 minutes up here. If they were like the same material, full length, they'd dry at the same pace up here as they would down there.
I always find that to be the longest time waiting for your shorts to dry.
Mine got rapid on holiday. Mine dried dead fast.
So see when you were on the beach,
aye,
right? Did you like swim all the way out?
No, the way I went.
Because you're not a strong swimmer, or like
because I'm not a strong swimmer.
Right. Well, see, like I did go quite for it, right?
Right.
But see, when me and Zoe were swimming, did you see like the wee fish and all that? They like swim about like and they hide under the sand.
No.
And then you walk past them and then they fly out.
I see that.
Sunny Beach must be like too much. It was just weird.
It's
the first time I've been in the ocean and seen something alive other than like a crab or something.
A jellyfish? No, it's a jellyfish.
I've always seen jellyfish on the beach, and then I've seen like ones that are like split open because people stabbing them with sticks.
You never seen in the water, but just gone.
No.
Swim a bit.
Aye, in an aquarium, but that's
no, like
no.
I think see we went to Culzean Castle with the school. There was jellyfish in the water.
I've been to Culzean twice since then. I don't remember seeing.
There was hunters in the sand, like on the sand rocks. There was hunters in the rocks, and then when you went in the water, you could see them. Like,
did you go into the water?
Aye, I like to see a live jellyfish. I didn't see a live jellyfish.
I wouldn't, but like a jellyfish isn't something you like to see.
I like to see it, but I like to see it gone.
Aye, what if it stung you?
If it stung me, I was stung, wouldn't I?
What, and had Mr. Cochran piss on you?
Piss myself.
Alright.
I piss myself quite easily.
Alright, take your word for it. Right, go down another one.
I can't even think of a word now. You say think of a word,
right,
and the word
I'll go.
Oh, fuck.
Dog.
Cat.
But that doesn't make a sense.
It's not meant to make a sentence. You said say the first word that comes to your head.
But it's supposed to be like a story.
You said say the first word that comes to your head. If somebody says dog, the first word that comes to my head's cat. Right. You ask 99 out of 100 people will say cat if somebody says dog, or they'll say puppy. They'll say cat or puppy.
Right.
I'm just going to say the first word that comes to my head. I'm not trying to make a story.
Right, go. Right, go. You start this time.
Couch.
Talk.
You've been doing this podcast too long, pal. I thought sleep.
You're supposed to keep going, by the way.
When? Oh, so you said...
Aye.
So
I said talk, so you're supposed to say
aye. Speech.
Bubble.
Car.
Trouble.
Rain.
Puddle.
Peppa Pig.
That's 2 words.
Pepper.
Salt.
Pepper. Salt.
Aye. Salt and pepper.
Sugar.
Spice.
We're just going to start naming all this. No.
What?
Indian.
Cuisine.
Chinese.
Lean.
What?
Lean.
I don't know. I've not got a word for when you say lean. Nothing comes into my head. My head's empty for that.
But did you not see that I was rhyming for ages?
Were you?
Aye, I went bubble, trouble, puddle.
Oh no. No.
Bubble and puddle, rhyme.
Aye. No.
Trouble, puddle, L-E.
Bubble, trouble, pubble. No.
Puddle.
Bubble, trouble, puddle. They don't rhyme. They don't rhyme.
Next time, do we know it? How deep does our roster go?
No deep can someone sitting, nobody sitting there doing the
It feels
sound.
weird not to have Michael to mediate.
Yeah, it does.
It's like,
Ask him his opinion. Ask him, do they 3 words rhyme?
well, I can't because my phone's recording.
Oh, you're an arsehole.
But he's not a poet. He wouldn't know.
Doesn't matter. Why? I'm sticking by the 3 words don't rhyme.
Right, go.
I can't think of a word.
Eyelash.
Aye.
You guys say a right. Ball.
Sack.
Why do I take things to that place when you can't think of ball and
What?
you're
I'm
a
saying the
sports
first
coach
word
that
that
thinks
comes.
ball and thinks ball sack?
Aye, because all the words of the sports come before ball, so it'll be football, basketball. So if you go ball, I'm not going to go foot, because it's no ball foot.
Ball
But
bag.
it's ball sack. That's basically what I said. Ball bag.
I was thinking like a bag that you put all the footballs in.
How I was thinking of you.
Right. Tomb.
Raider.
Assassin.
Creed. You're just going to do games now.
You.
Me.
Gee.
That's not a word.
Gee? Is that not your uniform in karate?
Is it? I don't know.
Well seen, you only got to brown belt.
I don't know what the fucking uniform's called.
Right. Karate.
Chop.
Pork.
Lamb.
Loin.
Thigh.
Caress.
Oh, no.
I'm trying. I quoted that and then I was like, when I said loin, I was like, no. This has got something.
I was trying to keep, thigh was the best thing that could have came out, because I was thinking other things.
But like, once I
Thigh.
think of the first word, I can't think of anything else.
Aye.
I can't cheat the game.
No, I was sitting there, I was thinking thigh, I was like, there's going to be something else, I was like, it's not that bad. And then you said caress, and I was stopping there, because I was going somewhere else.
PlayStation.
Plus.
Negative.
No, we're just divide. We're just going to be this.
Ed.
Sheehan. And you're going to go to that one.
Miley.
Cyrus.
Clip.
Paper.
Toby.
Jugs.
Calvary.
Harvey.
Weinstein.
Rape.
What? Why are you covering your face?
I took it somewhere back.
Hi.
You
I don't think we can put any of this in.
Yeah, I think you'll be alright. You put worse in.
Like what?
I don't know.
I've had to bleep a lot of them.
You've no bleeped fuck all.
Like what?
I've watched them. You've no bleeped it. The only thing you bleeped is that one time in the first one when I said stuff. Right, when you went in and I said, well, I might as well just say that, and then you bleeped all that. You had to bleep that. Then, to be fair, I think we...
So what are you effort to bleep?
Aye, well...
And you're not going to manage to edit these videos well, no?
I know I'm not, because you don't show me how to edit them properly.
You don't have a working computer?
I do, just not working very well. Works.
Do you want to outro the video? The episode?
Aye, you got a title name, or you got to come up with it later?
I was come up with
I know, but we could it'd have been a good wee thing just to be like, that's it from improv. I'll fucking improv.
You come up with the title. It's so easy.
Come up with the title. In the video.
It has to be clickbait.
1000-degree knife.
That's the clickbait.
That used to be years ago. You come up with the title. You do the title. I'll do this part. This part's mine. So that's us done. I think it was
For this episode.
Aye, it was not.
As though
Don't
it's a
steal
racist.
it. No Mazda owners. I'm not a Mazda owner.
Wannabe Mazda owners are racist. Vauxhall Corsa owners are racists.
They could be. There's a lot. So statistically, some of them will be.
So statistically,
Some of them will be.
0.2% of all Ford Fiesta owners are rapists.
How?
Just statistically.
Have you seen this anywhere?
No?
I'm going to ask how you know this. This is going to be put in a question.
No.
You can't just hit it with statistics like that.
But you just talked about it.
I said. I said.
Aye, but 0% of Mazda.
I didn't give a number.
Vauxhall Corsa owners could be statistically some.
I
at least, so that's at least like 0.01%.
I didn't give a number. You gave a number. I just said statistically there's going to be one. You gave a number.
What? So how many races would you say are out there?
Thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions. Probably we'll go millions.
I'd say at least a billion in the whole world.
There's no a billion. I think how many of them are
but
of
like, you think a racist is something
other
that's
descent,
white, right? But a black person, somebody in Africa could be racist. Like somebody our age, right? Could be sitting in Africa with our granny, and our granny's like saying something racist about white people or Asian people. That's still a racist, even though they're not white. It just means they're not white and they're racist.
So he's blaming it on the black man.
I said an old black woman, but
he's blaming it on the black woman. Who's racist now? You done it and then you hijacked it. I went, well, that's it. That's it for this.
I gave the episode title.
Right.
You were unwilling to come up with one.
Oh, that's us for this week's episode of the podcast. You'll be away, so I don't know if we'll get one for the next week. Should try.
Oh, I thought we were making them snapping.
Aye. What do you mean?
Oh, well, right, so this will work. So this week's already missed.
Aye.
So I'll be in Port Bonza.
Oh, and this one was it?
But then I'll be back on the Monday. No, wait. I come back on like a physical fly back on the Monday. So we have Tuesday to film.
The next one? Oh, so this will be a week on Wednesday then?
No,
a week next Wednesday?
We might be late next week.
Oh well. Monday. You see it when it's it.
We'll see if you took anything to do with it, other than this part, you know what I mean? You could be thinking, is this it?
He doesn't show me.
Well,
I've asked. He didn't even show me how to set up.
We've both got time off, so we'll have some other stuff in the pipeline, hopefully.
Aye.
Some stuff that Williams came up with, some stuff that Williams brought. Just barely a seed an idea.
Circle.
What?
I can see that circle. I was staring at it for about a minute there.
Give them some eye contact.
I was giving them eye contact and I'm blind.
This is what I've learned in college. You just look at the camera, right? See even if you can see the camera.
I can see the camera. It's when I look away I can't see anything else.
Right, but if you just
it's like I'm being abducted.
You just look at the camera, right? And to them it's like you're looking at them. But then, as soon as you look anywhere else, to just like try and fix your eyes, it feels weird. Right, go.
So,
where
again,
where can they find us?
You on YouTube? You know all the details. You give the details, I'll give the eye contact.
YouTube.com/, move your mouth so it's like I'm talking. YouTube.com/OhSoScottish. And if you have any suggestions or any ideas for theme songs, it's ohsoscottish@gmail.com. ohsocottish@gmail.com. And for 10% off your first shave with Harry's, it's code ohsoscottish at checkout. Go to harrys.com. Not really.
Alright, that's fine.
You got excited there?
I was a bit confused. I didn't know what was happening. I thought we were getting discounts. I was like,
discount. Well, if Harry's want to sponsor us this one.
Who's Harry's?
Harry's, it's like Dollar Shave Club.
Oh, aye. I saw Duns, by the way, the other day in the shop.
Duns?
I saw a bottle. It was like 30 pence.
What, for a...
For like a glass bottle, like say like the ones you used to take back to the van. 30 pence, and it was limeade.
Limeade? No, limeide's alright.
But that was
limeide's limeade, but you know what I mean. The red colour's where it's at. Duns, we're still here. We're ready for it. Come and talk to us. We don't bite unless you ask.
Nope. Is that you got all the things, all the details in about the channels?
And subscribe. Reviews on iTunes. It's from the couch on iTunes. You can't. There's no direct link to it. It will be in the description, but there's no like snappy URL. It's not like iTunes.com/also Scottish.
Right.
So go to youtube.com/also Scottish
And look in the description.
Link in the description.
You'll see it.
And if you're already listening on iTunes, then you should already know how.
And then if you're listening to iTunes, go on YouTube because we really need the views.
But also, we need the reviews on iTunes.
Aye. Watching
most people don't have iTunes.
I don't have iTunes.
I don't have iTunes. Like Apple Podcasts because
you've got an Apple phone.
It's the easiest thing.
I don't have iTunes. But anyway, this has been about a 6-minute long outro.
Right.
So that's us. We'll try to get something recorded, some other stuff other than the podcast, and we'll get back to you when we can. See you later.
Bye.
I said see you later.
So why else?